What up? It's Jimmy the Bag from odds.com. This is a clip from our big Monday opening lines, early leans college football show. If you want to see the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It is exclusively on odds.com. We break down every single midweek game and we hear best bets from John Ryan, Connor Mack, and Noli Knows. And we're coming off a big Saturday, which helped immensely. Keep rolling, get paid in full. And thank you for watching. Okay, we are going to talk about another look for John Ryan. And if Connor's not back, we're going to talk about two more games that I would like to touch on. But this is a John Ryan best bet spot. Michigan, 1-3, the Big Ten at Rutgers. Exact same record. Piscataway, New Jersey, 51 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, and no wind, 2 miles per hour. Michigan coming off their third straight loss. This one was an embarrassing fashion. 49-11. I mean, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse over there. Michigan right now opening up as 8-point favorites, and that moved to 8.5 quite quickly. Rutgers coming off their third straight loss, 23-20 at home to Illinois. John, you've got your eyes on this spot. What are you going to do?
We're going to take Rutgers. I talked about them in the beginning of the year. Their quarterback that came from Nebraska is starting to, feel his way through it. They've had a couple stumbling games here along the way after they knocked off Michigan State at Michigan State in the first week, which was one of my better calls. Michigan State at Michigan again. See, I like hammering myself, Noah. Like when I make a mistake, I just like bringing it up time and time again. But anyway, Michigan is a team in disarray, and that's a polite word. I need my thesaurus to come up with a better word. But Michigan, before all this problem happened in 2020, is 1-12 against the spread after allowing 17 or more points in the first half of each game, each of the last two games. So again, Michigan's tradition of defense is clearly not here when you have, a team trend working against them in this fashion with that many points scored in the first half. Let's see what other goodies we got here. Strength of schedule is exactly the same, and it should be because of the Big Ten. Is all the teams are pretty close together. I mean, it's just the records that are miles apart. Okay, with the let's see. When Michigan allows more than 22 points and less than 31, which is the area that Rutgers is supposed to score in the machine learning tools. I hate to tell Wolverine fans that they are 12-50 against the spread in that situation. So for that reason alone, I definitely see Rutgers scoring points on this defense. And again, I like to try to be optimistic, but the back end of Michigan's defense is bad. They are prone to deep passes every single time, and play action pass is they try to play that press coverage, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work against Ohio State, and it won't work against some of the skill positions that Rutgers now has. So I think you're going to see Vidral, if I'm pronouncing his name right. I love his style. The quarterback for Rutgers go after some post patterns. You have the crossing route, and then you have the post pattern going behind it, and that's been wide open against Michigan. So I know the world's going to think Michigan's going to be pissed off and they're not going to lose to Rutgers. But how about Rutgers feeling like this is our chance to hit Michigan right in the jaw for all the years they did it to us? So I'm on Rutgers.
What about a Rutgers team total over as well?
Not without looking at it, but I like it. I like the idea because it'll be a game that will be more high scoring than expected. So I like that.
Yeah, I mean it's just a 55-point total with Michigan is 8-point favorites. It's anywhere between 7.5 and 9. But this makes sense to me. I like this. Noli Knows, what do you think of this Big Ten spot, 7:30 p.m. Saturday night?
I mean, I think it's ugly. Two ugly teams, to be honest. I think Greg Schiano has done a great job, turning the program around from what they've been at with Rutgers. They're playing significantly more physical up front. They're playing they're playing really good football, especially compared to where they were at last year. You know, this is a team that got blown out by Michigan 52-0, you know, but by no means is this the same Michigan team here. You know, when I watched the game against Wisconsin for Michigan, they put up the 1 touchdown, but right after that, get punched right back, give up 2 touchdowns right after that. And it was pretty simple. You know, it looks like they're walking right all over the Michigan defense, giving up over 400 yards of a game. But same thing for Rutgers. Rutgers isn't really shutting anybody down either. I think the number might be a little low at the 55, but when you see Michigan not putting up points, that's what makes it difficult for me. I don't want really any part of this. I'll just be rooting for John Ryan.
Thanks, Noe.